I have this huge platform on The View, and I just started thinking about giving voice to the voiceless.
I said to my husband that, the language is inappropriate. It's not acceptable. And I was surprised because that is not the man that I know.
Sunny Hostin could never have foreseen that a seemingly routine segment about celebrity branding would thrust her into the eye of a legal storm so intense that it would eventually lead her to make the startling decision to leave the country. However, that is precisely what happened when former First Lady Melania Trump filed a $100 million defamation lawsuit against her. This lawsuit reverberated throughout the daytime television world, turning Sunny's previously comfortable role as a respected legal commentator into a whirlwind of controversy and panic. Once the lawsuit was announced, social media platforms and news outlets began to dissect every word Sunny had spoken on air. Major headlines screened her name alongside staggering figures, while hashtags called for her immediate cancellation. Celebrities from every corner of the entertainment industry, musicians, actors, politicians voiced their opinions on her legal troubles. A fierce debate ensued about whether she was being unfairly targeted or whether her comments were truly deserving of legal scrutiny. The lawsuit not only rocked Sunny's confidence, but the relentless public criticism and the looming threat of professional devastation pushed her into a state of extreme anxiety. This culminated in an unprecedented situation. Sunny Hostin, feeling cornered, boarded a plane and left the United States, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions, wild theories, and rumors. Before her sudden departure, Sunny had been an integral part of the panel on her daytime talk show, where the conversation had initially centered around the broader subject of public figures monetizing their reputations through carefully curated brand images. What began as a light-hearted discussion about social media influencers, reality television stars, and politicians soon veered into more serious territory when Melania Trump's name was brought up. Known for her sharp legal insight and prior experience as a federal prosecutor, Sunny dove into a discussion about the legal risks public figures face when making claims that could be considered false or misleading. She pointed to the scrutiny that could arise around philanthropic statements, using hypothetical scenarios to illustrate the point.
That's unbelievable. But this is inspired by the summer that you spend at the beach with your family. So what is it like to share that time with your children?
It's amazing. I mean, there are only 3 places in the country where Black folks were allowed to summer.
At the time, Sunny saw this commentary as an objective analysis of how public figures could be vulnerable to lawsuits. But to her critics, it seemed like an accusation that Melania might have been involved in deceptive practices. These remarks, which were initially intended as neutral observations, would set off a media frenzy that no one, including Sunny herself, could have predicted. Almost immediately after the segment aired, Melania Trump's legal team issued a scathing public statement, accusing Sunny and her network of defamation. This attack carried particular weight because Melania had spent years cultivating an image of grace, poise, and philanthropic commitment, which many of her supporters considered to be central to her public persona. To these supporters, questioning her charitable efforts without solid proof was seen as an unfounded and malicious attack on her reputation. The media storm intensified in the following days, and soon Sunny, along with her network and several producers, found themselves at the center of a $100 million lawsuit tantamount, so large that it sent shockwaves not only through the entertainment industry, but also through public discourse. The lawsuit threatened not just Sunny's career, but the future of the entire production team behind the talk show, potentially leading to a drawn-out and expensive legal battle. Rumors spread that the network might sever ties with Sunny in an attempt to shield itself from further legal exposure. As the story gained traction, the public's reaction became increasingly polarized. Social media erupted with opposing hashtags. One camp, using #CancelSunny, accused her of using her platform irresponsibly and attacking Melania because of political affiliations. Another camp, rallying behind #IStandWithSunny, argued that talk shows thrive on lively debate and that Sunny's legal analysis was the very reason she had been hired. Supporters of Sunny contended that if public figures could sue for defamation every time their reputation was questioned, it would set a dangerous precedent for free speech and open discourse. Meanwhile, The media speculated about Sunny's future with the show, with tabloids running sensational stories about her imminent departure, her damaged relationships with co-hosts, or potential advertiser pullouts. These rumors began to overshadow the show's other segments, making every broadcast about nothing other than Sunny's mounting legal crisis. Celebrity reactions continued to flood the media, each adding fuel to the fire. Joy Behar, Sunny's longtime colleague, seemed caught between defending her friend and maintaining her neutrality to avoid getting drawn into the lawsuit. Megyn McCain, a former co-host, posted a cryptic tweet that many interpreted as a warning to Sunny about the perils of speaking too freely on air. Kim Kardashian, whose credibility had grown in legal circles due to her advocacy work, issued a statement reminding the public of the responsibility that comes with large platforms like daytime television. Megyn Kelly also weighed in, cautioning that talk show hosts must tread carefully to avoid crossing into defamation, particularly in a social media-driven world, where every controversial comment can be amplified in an instant. As the drama unfolded, the pressure on Sunny and her producers grew unbearable. Within the network's offices, executives were scrambling to decide whether to publicly defend Sunny or pursue a settlement to avoid further escalating the situation. Some suggested that Sunny issue a public retraction or clarification, while others feared that such a move would appear as an admission of guilt and complicate the legal battle even more. Despite the turmoil, Sunny continued to appear on air, maintaining an air of calm, though insiders reported that she was deeply rattled by the entire situation. Despite her years of experience navigating controversies as a legal commentator, Sunny had never faced anything on the scale of a $100 million lawsuit from Melania Trump. The potential legal costs alone were staggering, and the toll it was taking on her personal life was evident. As the pressure mounted, Sunny began quietly weighing her options, wondering if staying in the US during this volatile period was truly the best decision. Before long, rumors began circulating that Sunny had taken a trip abroad. Initially dismissed as tabloid gossip, the speculation gained momentum as fans noticed her sudden absence from the show. The network attributed her absence to a pre-scheduled vacation, but social media sleuths were relentless, poring over every detail, from flight records to paparazzi photos, trying to piece together the truth. Soon the news broke. Sunny had been spotted at a European airport, looking rushed and anxious, trying to conceal her identity with sunglasses and a scarf. While her representative issued a statement claiming it was just a long-planned family vacation, the image of Sunny in a foreign airport only fueled the growing narrative that she had fled the country in an attempt to escape the escalating legal and media storm.